cryptocurrency world is so exciting right now. There is so much happening, and we are on the brink of a financial revolution. Those of you who are watching this video right now should consider yourselves lucky, as you are at the cutting edge of this movement and positioning yourself to make life-changing wealth by learning everything you can now about the crypto and NFT markets and investing in your knowledge. It's so crazy right now. In fact, people are quitting their jobs left and right to leave Web 2 to work with Web 3. Even Jack Dorsey, the king of Twitter, is leaving his job to focus on Square, which is now called Block, to shift the primary focus toward cryptocurrency. This is wild. And then we've got Facebook changing its name to Meta. The writing is on the wall. Cryptocurrency is the future, and I'm gonna show you how to maximize your exposure, to maximize your profits and your success in this market. I strongly believe that even the smallest investment now, when invested into the right coins, can lead to life-changing wealth in the future. Now, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, so please be sure to do your own research, but I am going to give you a step-by-step basic playbook now on how to make it in the cryptocurrency market. I believe it's still possible to get 65x gains, just like I did when I bought Cardano at the end of the last bear market for 4 cents, and even 100x gains, that's 100 times your money, if you have the right strategy. So if you do the math, that would mean that $10,000 could possibly turn into $1 million. It's just crazy. Even if you start with a smaller amount, you can work your way up and reinvest in the bear market, and that is where the real money is to be made. When things are down and there's blood in the streets, my favorite phrase, buy the blood in the streets even when it's your own. Here's what to do in order to make it in the cryptocurrency and NFT markets. Number 1, buy fear and sell greed. I know it sounds easy in principle, but it is actually very difficult to do in investing. We as human beings are programmed to panic in these situations as a defense mechanism to protect ourselves. However, the juiciest gains to be made in crypto are when things are down and there's been a massive crash, much like the one we've just had. But for some reason, people prefer to buy the coins when there's huge green candles and sell them when they're down 40%. When actually, we should be viewing this as a 40% discount on our favorite cryptos, a chance to get in cheap. This simple change in the chip and the behavior is going to help you out so much in your crypto investing strategy. It's not the only indicator we should use, but for example, last month we were in greed, and today we are in extreme fear. If you were to sell last month and buy this month, you would be at a really great position. However, many of us aren't traders. In fact, we prefer less stress and more success. Step number 2, have patience. As American billionaire investor, right-hand man to Warren Buffett said, the money is not made in the buying and selling, it's made in the waiting. If we have a long-term vision on this, we are all gonna make it by playing the long game. I am so confident in where this is gonna be 5 to 10 years from now that I understand that crashes like these are excellent buying opportunities and will become blips on the radar on the chart in the future compared to how massive this is going to be. So don't try to time your investments. Time in the market is more important than timing. Step number 3, investing in cryptocurrency is like playing a game of chess. We need to stay one step ahead of the curve and get into the coins that the masses aren't yet aware of or are not currently investing in. Part of that is not buying at the top when the coins are hot or trending, and buying when they're low and nobody is paying attention to them. In order to do that, we need to find the coins with a strong foundation that have very strong use cases for the future. And my mission is to educate you on those coins, and if you want to take it up one notch, then sign up for my Patreon group where you'll get to see all of my top cryptocurrency and NFT picks in my portfolio and what I'm investing in for the maximum gains in the future. Step number 4, and really important, that you go into every trade or investment with a plan and an exit strategy. You don't want to be exit liquidity. So the best thing you can do now is to set sell orders or understand where you'll be selling so that when that time comes, you'll be ready and you won't miss the pump. Things get very exuberant at the end of the bull run, so we need to be prepared with those sell targets in place and take profits on the way up and on the way down in percentages. And step number 5, to have a profit-taking strategy in place so that you can take profits in percentages on the way up and on the way down, and already know whether you want to take those profits into Bitcoin and Ethereum, USDT, or even back into your local currency. And now for the last and possibly most important part, step number 6, reinvesting the gains that you make from this bull run into the next bear market to set yourself up for those 65x and 100x gains that we talked about before. So now that we've got a strategy in place, how do I see the end of this bull market playing out? Now that we've got possibly lengthening cycles because of more money in this space, the longer it takes to go through the order books and the more time Bitcoin spends consolidating, this is actually a very bullish thing for Bitcoin. It wouldn't be strange if Bitcoin spent some time consolidating at these levels before it goes on to make all-time highs and possibly its blow-off top. And then Ethereum would follow, followed by the large cap altcoins, followed by mid cap altcoins, and then low cap. And I believe the profit from the altcoins at that point will then shift into the NFTs for a final winter wonderland blow off top in the NFTs. That being said, here's what not to do if you want to make it in these markets. Number 1, we don't want to invest in coins that have pumped 40 to 50 to 100%. Not chasing those green candles, guys. Number 2, a lot of people who've been in this space for a while may take it for granted about buying the dip and wonder why people capitulate, which means selling at a loss, but oftentimes people leverage money they don't have, and that is no bueno. You need to invest only what you can afford to lose or dollar cost average in on a weekly basis so that you can leave the money in the market and not have to take it out for something like rent, mortgage, or all of the above. We want to avoid that. We want to do it right and properly. And so the best way to go about it is to put in extra money you set aside just for Bitcoin that you can let wait and let it ride. And number 3, no excuses. You don't have to quit your job now to go all in crypto, but what you can do is be hustling whatever job you have to be able to invest in crypto, to quit your job maybe within 2 to 3 to 4 years if that's something you want to do. And it doesn't make sense that people spend a lifetime working for 30 to 40, 50 years to make this life-changing money, and they want to come into crypto and make it overnight. Don't come into crypto with the expectation that you'll be a millionaire overnight.
No! God, please, no!
This is gonna take some time, but if you do it right, you can get there. Number 4, don't get in for the first time and ask, what is the best coin I could throw all of my money at right now to make the best returns in the least amount of time? If we all knew that, we would all be millionaires. But the fact of the matter is, this is a long-term game. The way you are going to win is by time in the market. 1, 2 bull cycles. We don't work at our 9-to-5 jobs hoping to get rich overnight, and it's no different in crypto. However, the possibilities and the opportunity in crypto is so massive that now is time to start positioning yourself to be able to invest in these markets. And last but not least, don't throw your money all into one coin or one project because you heard somebody on the internet talking about it. Follow people you like and trust who have knowledgeable opinions on the matter, and gather all of those opinions to make your own thesis, to have conviction in what you're investing in. That's so important. So now is your chance to be positioning yourself for future life-changing wealth at these levels. Crypto is cheap. And again, not financial advice, but this is a massive opportunity. So if you want to know all the coins I'm investing in, check out the Patreon link below. Take your crypto game up to the next level, and I will help you with your strategy. Otherwise, you can follow along for free here on YouTube, where I will be updating you on an almost daily basis on the markets and everything you need to know to succeed in the crypto and NFT world. That's all I got. Until next time. Did you hear about Dogecoin? My neighbor's talking about it, my grandma's talking about it, mom's talking about it. I think it's time to buy.
2 hours later.
Dear landlord, I need 2 to 3 months more